I did say quicker draw anthem. And as we're getting stuff set up here, let me bring in some commentators. Hello there, Sewell.
Crimson, I swear to God, my computer was. I thought my computer was dying. And that would be on point given what happened to QD today.
I'm glad to panic people. And hello, Guy F.
Hey, how's it going? Are you doing all right?
Yeah, doing pretty good here today.
That's
Hey.
nice.
You're doing pretty well today, I have to say. We're on time, really.
God, imagine.
God, imagine, with the night police and the lack of, just faffing about, we can be on time.
Yeah, the only changes are in game. It's real nice.
Yeah, if we only removed managers.
Well, that's not the case for both these teams.
Yeah, Lel surprisingly has a manager, and not the one that we all think it is.
Yeah, Lel found their own Necroduce. They did get a draw in their last game, but they had to kind of struggle to get there. And his just kind of got bodied by a better team, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Look. His had a bout of madness. It's natural for a board that is so inbred, like the representative, Charles II. But pure Habsburg blood will never fail. Speaking of which, his is not feeling it to. Oh God!
No one, a lot of people aren't feeling
him in. Why are you putting that rapist, murderer, and overall not a nice guy on the field?
I don't know. Look at that smile. What harm could he possibly do?
He doesn't look like he's in any trouble.
Well, the Ukraine certainly is, and Poland, and wherever he went to. So probably half of Eastern Europe.
This is the first time these two teams ever met up. So we got some historic meetup between his and E here.
Given that Lel has been called at some point, well, they didn't have that much.
I mean, they died in 2018. And I know his was alive in 2016. You would think that, they could hang out sometime.
There are teams in the SCAP that played for 10 fucking years and have not met yet. So,
good for them. But yeah, now we get to see what historical anime lewds. So just real old stuff here. It's not even good lewds. It's just women. They're not getting fucked. They're just doing poses.
Yeah, they're not even men, which are more superior in this case.
Yeah, you could say
victory.
You could say that, but don't exist. Not at all. Not on East side.
Finno-Korean Hyper War.
See, look, they got some good conditions over there on his.
Yeah, not as I don't know. Stocking is all powered up. Okay. I'll give it one thing. Sadly, our favorite bombardier is not really feeling it.
Yeah, Bomber Harris. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do it again.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Maybe. Also, stop posting ankles. That's lewd. I know this is E and all, but come on, man.
Potato Elf in there. E have just a lot of good conditions to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of his. They're looking pretty good over there.
That might be make or break, because that backline on Lel is actually looking pretty damn good.
Well, I mean, they got exposed a little bit versus LGBT, but if they can just stir that up a little, they could probably pressure his into making some bad shots.
Exposed like an ankle. Let's not get sexual. This is a.
You don't say this is a family stream.
This is ecchi. Yeah, this isn't. We're not going full H. Come on.
All right, looks
Just
like
please stop.
both teams should be good there.
Yeah, you only got swimsuits to worry about.
Hit 5 for 8.
Someone
there
is
for
good in a
Hiss.
good mood today.
Yeah, he looks really happy to be there. He's looking at this big titty anime girl.
Yeah.
And like you can see in that model there, they're not going to play unfortunately today, at least not for right now. Look
Ah.
at the skin indentation of that swimsuit. Aesthetics
yeah,
have
look-
reached new technology.
Yeah, the side belly. Like that's new technology there. I mean, also camel toe, but yes, wonderful technology on E there. I love it.
All right, that's good there. Now we just need a ball and stadium. Do they still have the Revolution ball in here? No. Oh, there it is. Spirit of the
no,
Revolution.
yeah.
There you go, the Spirit of the Revolution.
Yeah, they got Robespierre.
Well, that's one way of giving head.
All right, and you know what? We used the battleship earlier for K, so we'll go to the Colosseum for Hiss right now.
Wow, gee, how come you have two shared stadiums?
And by that you mean, wow, Hiss, why did you put your logo on stadiums that other people made for their teams?
I mean, yeah, they kind of butted in there.
All right, let me just get music going here. And should be good to go. Game number 7 today. Hiss versus E. Ah, it's in my mouth. SDA 2016.
Once again, not H.
I feel like he said that a bit more frequently than then. Since
Yeah,
then, too.
I think SDA has a problem with putting things in his mouth.
This match is brought to you by Bad Dragon. It's a gag gift for a friend.
Gag gift.
Yeah, because you gag on it.
Like SDA.
And we are off. Hiss in their armor as usual, left to right. E in their swimsuits, right to left.
You know, I keep thinking, like, China is, like, on the roll in this year. I wonder how many people will be eaten by the end of the Chinese regime.
But will it be a decisive Jinping victory? That's what I want to know.
Probably. Oh,
As
Should always
Pansy
be.
kills
That's
a player
pretty
early.
good,
Sends it
Yeah,
back
I
out to
guess-
midfield for a throw-in.
His need a result to stay alive, so I'm sure they can do it. E has not looked the strongest team, so I could see his pulling out a result here.
Well, ENF over to Yoko. Lel are going to get their first tech here.
Oh,
Yoko just running unopposed,
Yoko?
takes the shot,
Yoko?
saved!
no.
Oh,
The apple pie stands proud.
Collision in the midfield there, that time Stalking is down.
Like, Taft is a known killer of goals. He is a good goalkeeper.
Stalking, crossing it in, looking for Yoko. Yoko heads it down and in under Taft.
Sneaky.
Leller
Not-
on the
not enough
board.
agility.
Early goal from legendary choker Yoko Littner.
I want to say, and look how nothing happened there. Like, certainly the China was not at fault there.
Decisive
No,
tank
it's
victory,
just,
got up, but instead of like trying to stop the ball, he was like, "Oh, that's a piece of a corpse. I could eat that."
Yeah, no, I was praising his goalkeeping skills, but he just needs to practice his agility more, which I know is the hardest thing to do. It's
Look,
like he had it.
obesity race in the Fortune Cups are
All right, HRE
extreme.
now. HRE gets past Sonico, but no, couldn't keep control of it enough to take a shot. Now
Oh
looking for
no,
Lum.
another big long ball.
Lum has to get around the Finno-Korean Hyper War, and she can't.
Well, fug.
It was a good opportunity. The long balls have been proving to be good so far.
ENF now, back and forth. Stalking, gets it over K Kiss Guy too, who just takes a wild shot from outside the
Whoa.
box.
That was close.
He's like, no,
Yeah,
we
took
can't
us for
rely on
comfort.
anyone else on the team.
Like, she got past him, man, took the shot, just went a little wide.
All right, let's give Hiss a chant here. Charles Kabow's Napoleon
Some
follows
chant
it up.
abuse.
Stop the chant. Charles couldn't do it. Napoleon is there. All
Thank you,
tied up.
Napoleon.
1-1. Charles threading that needle there just enough to kapow and leave a free and empty net for
He's
Napupin.
back from the exile, boys. He's back from Elba. He's going to rock the Europe once again.
Yeah, Napoleon is here to
Perfectly
conquer
calibrated.
once again.
Yep, someone freed him from his prison. He's back. And Charles, I believe that was precisely calibrated by Charles.
Oh, now
He
Charles
meant to
along
do
pass
that.
up, but no.
Ah,
She said 5,000 is going to come out to grab it. Jimapan now up to Yoko. Man, Kid Kiss Guy just perfectly blends into that sand.
yeah. I hate this.
ENF now takes a shot, saved by Taft.
I'm sure E also hates the sand.
Have you ever played beach volleyball?
I have, but only at like a lake.
Bombs away,
like a
now
lake
try to get it up
beach.
to Napoleon. Last defender is there. Bombs away again, over to Charles this time. He's tripping on
Charles
Galco.
Trip.
He's fighting
Charles!
Galco, but keeps
he's
possession.
fine.
Curls it in! Charles puts it
Look at
in!
that man.
What a play!
Lovely.
I want that celebration. Charles stumbled 3 times and still able to put it in.
Lovely, lovely.
What an effort.
End goal of the Habsburg breeding program, the Mud Deep of the Habsburgs, scoring a perfect goal like this. Mwah.
E just wanted
He
to
will-
increase their compactness to 6.
He will not be distracted by these anime women. He knows who he likes.
Oh yeah, he loves the state.
He's perfectly covered by Galco and just he's handling it. He's
Women
not
fear him.
distracted at all.
Women fear him.
As they should. That was a great curl there.
Bismarck
I mean,
now's
he
gonna play
had
it
been
slow
in
him
this hole
back.
before. Like they came back from 2 versus LGBT. This isn't.
Bombs away, couldn't get to it. The potato elf was there. Yeah, no,
Not
you can't write him
unrecoverable.
out. It's only 30 minutes in.
God, that potato elf. I mean, Ogasan's better, but potato elf, she's pretty good.
She's also fat and clearly sunburnt out there.
She's
She's not having a
also
good time.
very fat, but don't worry, she's gonna get fit one of these days. Don't worry about it.
She needs a lot more exercise. As I said, obesity rates in the Fortune Cup have been increasing lately.
All right, Lum back and forth with Stalking now. Crosses it right into Diogenes. Or sorry, let me pronounce that correctly. Diogenes.
I
Yes.
have my pair right here.
Corner here for E. Stalking sending it in. Okay, Kiss Guy heads it down, but
Ooh!
saved by
Ooh!
Taft. What a tricky angle on that. Taft on his game now.
That was close. I mean, that was a really good chance. That's only what
God.
Yoko did. That's almost the same thing Yoko did, but Taft
Yeah.
is there.
Another corner here, right back to it. Looking for Kick Kiss Guy again, headed this time just off target.
Bruh.
I like the crossing game that Lel is doing. Like,
It's working
their
for him.
headers are actually working out pretty well.
I mean, it's mainly coming from corners, but yeah, the crossing game has been looking pretty good.
Taft sending a long pass up now. Nutmeg Genocide over to Durla Wagner. Looking for Charles, but just too much space.
Charles is perfectly covered, but he just needs to activate that charm.
He needs
Yeah,
some help.
he
Is
hasn't
really what he
stopped him
needs.
before.
Miku Miku drama over to ENF. ENF with plenty of space
Oh.
takes the shot wide.
Damn it, Ryoko.
She was in a place for that too.
Perfect positioning, no defender on her. She just choked
Yeah.
that all herself.
A little to the left, and that would be in.
Maybe should
look
have
at
been
those
watching
shots
some
on
earlier
target.
games. Juke it like Foon did.
Well, Foon was hacking.
That's fair.
Yeah, E completely controls the midfield. I've noticed that the problem is his trying to actually play towards the place in the midfield.
End of the first
and,
half here. Kiss Guy
E
with
is
plenty of
already there.
space. And she
Ooh.
passes off instead of taking a shot. Lum tries to loft the pass in. ENF now back out to Stalking. This is going to be the last attack of the half. Stalking over to ENF. Over to Kiss Guy. Passes over to Yoko.
Ooh.
Yoko's in the box. Pushed off by a defender. Cleared away. End of the first half. Hiss
So
barely
close.
holding on to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, no, like E's attack is relentless.
They've been really trying this whole half, and his got those two wonderful opportunities.
Yeah, like look at that. Not for the lack of trying.
All right, and before we move on to the second half, we've got a halftime show, as is tradition with his.
Lovely.
So let's get that going.
The Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli is an icon of the Italian Renaissance that is inaccurately titled, improbably executed, and universally loved. Depicting the Roman goddess of love and sex, it was most likely commissioned by a member of the House of Medici, who reigned over 15th century Florence, the city where the painting is now treasured in the collection of the Uffizi Gallery. Completed circa 1484 to 1486, the work measures 67.9 by 109.6 inches and is executed in tempera on 2 canvases that were stitched together before the artist began painting. The misleading title dates to the 19th century. In fact, the painting shows not the watery birth of Venus, but rather her arrival in a colossal scallop shell on the shores of Cyprus. This is Venus Anadyomene, a fully grown Venus rising from the sea. The positioning of her hands conveys her modesty. Venus is flanked on the left by Zephyr, the wind god, who blows her towards a safe harbor. He is assisted by what is thought to be Aura, a wind-made deity. On the shore, to the right, Venus is greeted by the Horror of Spring, a personification of the season, who prepares to wrap the goddess in a floral cloak. Roses, seen swirling around in the wind, are one of the signs of Venus. The representation of Venus in the shell reflects images from Roman antiquities, mosaics, and murals. However, her figure here is elongated and flowing, stylized in a Gothic rather than classical fashion. It has been suggested that Botticelli modeled his Venus on Simonetta Cataneo Vespucci, a Genoese noblewoman and celebrated Renaissance beauty, who had many Medici men in her thrall. Pentimenti reveals that there were originally sandals on the Horror's feet, an element later painted over. Seemingly, Botticelli was unconcerned with the budding Renaissance interest in realism and perspective. The scale of the waves is wrong, the figures don't cast shadows, and artistic license has even been taken with the bulrushes, pictured on the lower left, which are a freshwater variety. Precisely who commissioned the work remains a mystery. However, a clue lies in the laurel trees seen on the right. They, possibly, allude to the name Lorenzo, referring either to Lorenzo de' Medici, the ruler of Florence, or perhaps his cousin, Lorenzo di Pier Francesco de' Medici. What is known is that by the mid-16th century, the picture was hanging in the Via da Castello, the Medici's country retreat. Whatever the painting's origins, its legacy is certain. The birth of Venus has been referenced in street art and fashion shoots, in books and films, even in the adventures of James Bond. When Honey Rider emerges from the Jamaican waters in Dr. No, the agent is both shaken and stirred. The naked girl with the strands of fair hair reminded Bond of something. He searched his mind. Yes, she was Botticelli's Venus.
All right. Thank you, as
More like
always, Hiss.
Botticelli's Venus.
I like that. That was nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice and comfortable. All right. No other real changes coming in at the half. Just call for subs at 60 for E, so let's keep going.
Let's see if momentum kicks in.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they lose some weight in the locker room. Maybe they'll get not distracted by that wonderful cleft chin of Charles II. We'll see. We'll see.
They can only hope.
Well, E back on the attack here. Stalking now. Over to Lum. Lum tried to go in, but bombs away is going to kill her and steal it away.
Jesus, Lum.
She sowed the wind. Now she reaps the whirlwind.
Probably should have ran vertical. Nah, horizontal's fine.
Long pass over to HRE now. Charles going to pick it up. Charles and HRE working together. HRE gets around Panty and sinks one in. A third now for Hiss. 3-1.
Lustig sein. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Madel, häng dich bei mir rein. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Auf geht's, Burmann, Ost vor drei. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Bagaude, das muss sein. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Heide, aber hei wird's lustig sein. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Madel, häng dich bei mir rein. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Auf geht's, Burmann, Ost vor drei. Schei wie dei, wie du wie dei. Bagaude, das muss sein.
Just a perfect shot there as soon as he beat the defender. E gonna go +1 now.
Voltaire Fax, cover. He's back.
A wonderful looking shot from HRE, and his, like I predicted, I think this would be his half. They didn't get that much shots, but now they got them.
Well, Yoko doesn't
that
want to go down
was-
without a fighting chance.
Well, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, E is still, like, very dangerous. It's just that +1 may open them up more.
Lum now chipping it up to somebody, but Bismarck is there first. Now for Hiss, they got a chance to quickly attack before everyone gets back.
Napoleon.
Bombs
Yeah,
away,
he's
doing everything
signaling.
himself.
Like, just give it to Napoleon.
Nutmeg Genocide over to bombs. Now it's Erla Wagner. Just popping it straight up, just fucking around at this point.
God damn it, you read out. What
He
are
just
you
tried to
doing?
kick his guy in the fucking
Sonic
head.
Code doing? That was terrible.
He just shoots it in, has to be saved. Shimapan's gonna race to grab it and just fucking boot it up. We are at 60 in the midfield, though, and attack just stopped, so it's just gonna be time for E's subs quickly. Looks
Well, it
like
seems like
they want
your main
E.
tied one's a medal. I guess
The
maybe
pro-
make
Yeah, the problem is, like, E has, like, very good conditions, except for the midfield. But are they going to risk it?
Well, they did want subs at 60. They want the CMF and the fullbacks out.
fair enough.
Mm.
Get Homura in there. And boat sniff. that describes
Stinky
H.
boat.
Hiss would sniff some boats right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't sniff that one. What do I do? I don't care.
Try it again, but an easy grab that time for the keeper.
Yeah, that was an ambitious cross, but not well calculated.
Guess they're going to try and keep some pressure on to get it back in the midfield, but E are going to be right back on the attack. Pansy running with a lot of space. ENF now. ENF fighting HRE, who steals it away. He's going to give it out, but Charles can't race to keep it in.
Charles,
Charles.
come on, man.
Look, that head full of water is a little bit heavy to...
The anime girls are coming in,
Run
but
around
we're
with.
also going to stop here to do Hiss's subs. Go ahead and let me know what you want to do, Hiss.
His has a problem because the bench is not looking that well.
They've got a lot of mostly just neutral trades they can make.
Yeah. Except for the fullbacks where it's mostly just downgrades.
Well, they're the most tired, though, so I'm thinking they could at least sub out one.
Well,
That's
Bismarck
fine.
coming out for Pregnant and Frank.
Oh,
Hmm.
She has to play.
I mean,
I-
yeah. A bit
Pre-
too loose for E.
yeah, a bit too low. That's more like a D thing. Free boards already have like Anne Frank fanfiction at this point, and
Yeah,
the
I
number
mean-
is growing.
How is a D
Yeah, you
related to
normally
one who
do
impregnate
see-
a girl? That is H at best.
I mean, well, there are vanilla pregnant threads on D.
Okay. I mean, breeding in general, I think that's a D thing.
And Tiktaalik coming in for the...
No.
My ancestor smiley face.
Push him back.
Well, he's coming out on ground again to play fullback. See what he can do. Yoko
He
now
used to
crossing
be
it in,
really
looking for
good
Lum, but
historically.
Tiktaalik already proving his worth, stopping that header.
I mean, since we can't see his head, I'm gonna say okay job.
You've got a rough idea of where his head is by the E. ENF now over to Lum. Back up looking for ENF, but ENF is racing. They can't keep it in play.
Oh.
That's going to be a goal kick for Hiss.
They're shooting themselves in the foot here.
E doesn't have any
No, we
chance,
don't-
so let's just play another Hiss chant.
Hey, you Mongolian! Don't you break down my wall! Get out of here! You Mongolian! God damn it, how come every time us Chinese put up a wall, stupid Mongolians have to come and knock it down?
Oh, but the Mongolians tried to assist there, but a save again by She Said 5000.
Is an horse a football player?
Wouldn't be a very
no.
good one.
The archer on his back is.
Ah, okay.
And E's going to get called offsides there as well.
Well, poor Napoleon went a bit too far. Should have just retreated.
Alright, now Yoko with an opportunity over to K-Kiss-Kai. But no, just stopped by Pregnant and Frank. Doesn't even move, just sticks a foot out.
Yeah,
With that
she's-
she can certainly block some.
Oh, through ball to Napoleon in the
Oh
box
my
here.
goodness.
Napoleon slides, takes the shot, sinks it in.
He's just showing off.
That's 4 now for Hiss.
He was showing off.
No reason at all to slide on that one. He just wanted to
No.
show off.
Yeah, he wanted to style on.
Man, you have a fucking potato elf trailing you. You can style.
Alright. E gonna add Gigan and go +2. Sounds good.
+2. They got to try and shore up something.
They're 3 in the hole now. They gotta try hard.
Will they
Mekon
have
now.
time though?
Oh, Lum,
What was
not with a
that?
bad pass like that from Lum.
Please.
She stumbled. Please understand, she's an alien.
Yeah, she doesn't understand this
know the
Earth sport.
rules.
HRE now up to bombs away, but no, Mekon is there. At this point, only 10 minutes left to play. It's not impossible, but E needs to rush now to get 3.
Well, they're certainly rushing right now.
ENF over to Yoko. Yoko with plenty of space kicks it right into pregnant Anne Frank's stomach.
That's going to be
Uh-oh.
abortion day, end of the day.
That's not good.
She can't get a goal, but she might force a stillbirth.
Oh no!
Mongolian horse archers fighting
Just lost.
Mekon, but no, Galco-chan fights it away at the top of the box.
Are we going to say someone is gonna experience loss at the end of this match?
Yes. Oh, Lum trying a bicycle kick.
Wow.
Lum, 3 in the
Right.
hole is not the time to show off.
Thank you, Lum. Very cool.
The Finnish Korean Hyper War is just on point today.
Yeah, no, he's doing some good work for his defense.
I'm surprised, but yes, he has been a stalwart when he got subbed
2
in.
minutes of added time. Oh, Charles finds a ball in the
God.
box, but Boat Sniff kicks it away.
We're not going to Spain today.
No,
No.
Spain, just 4-1 win for Hiss.
His don't die today. That's good.
Neither does Lel, I believe.
Yeah, I think this
No,
leaves
no,
the group
well-
still open.
Yeah.
The only thing that can happen now is WG can just promote themselves out of here.
All right.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's not looking good for E. They kind of have to play who I think is the strongest team in this group. But they're looking real good now.
The whole thing is that the first half actually had this insane momentum. I do believe what slowed them down is they tried to be a little bit too cheeky with the passes, tried those little crosses. If they just went straight ahead and just shot from outside the box, they would have been ahead of his.
I think they only got one shot that entire second half.
Yes.
Like, jeez, E. Yeah, that kind of sucks because you went +1 pretty quickly there and
Yeah,
nothing
and
to
then-
show for it.
And then +2, and they just... Hiss woke up in that second half. Their midfield activated, their defense was on point the entire time. Man of the match is
See
going to
some
be
ratings.
Napoleon with a 7-5.
Oh my god.
Charles
Look
also
at
with a
those
7-5.
ratings.
You brought him back. He's a wonderful general. That's what he do for you.
He's back, boys.
He's back to conquer. You have to exile him even further next time.
Was that Tick to League 5?
Yes, because he
What?
came in.
He did only
really
play
late.
like
Yeah.
15
I
minutes
mean-
and touch the ball like twice.
I mean, he should have gotten a 5-5. Homura got a 5.
He is the lowest rated player on Hiss. He's the only 5. The rest are 6 or above.
Sucks to be him.
We'll push him back. He had his chance.
He had his chance.
Then our match events here. 9 minutes, Yoko from Stockings. 19, Napoleon unassisted. 29, Charles unassisted. 52, HRE from Charles.
Yeah, the Habsburgs.
And then 79 to seal it, Napoleon from Bombs Away LeMay. Both teams playing very center-focused.
Yeah, radical centrism from both.
Alright, with that, congratulations to Hiss on the win. Go ahead and play their victory anthem as we get set up for our final game today, WG versus LGBT.
Oh no, gay wallpapers.
Thank you both for joining me.
no. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Crimson. Have a good night.
You too.
Hej!